Alright, so the past couple of months I've been able to hold on to these. The mint, I got a little fly that came out as I shook this, so that's a concern. I had an aphid. I don't know if there's going to be any kind of rot or what that's going to occur with this, but these are doing pretty good so far. The basil, I don't know if you can identify this. The basil is this, the mint is this, the oregano is this, the parsley is on the other side. I just got parsley yesterday, so that's what I'm kind of recording. And then the little onions. I spread the onions out. They have no dirt. They're just relying entirely on water. And these plants soak up the water. I don't know if I could flood them. I'm afraid to flood them, but yeah, they do a good job. They dehydrate really fast in the direct sun. And it's hard to say if the sun will get really bad or not. The weather has been really good around here. In other parts, as I was driving from the south of California, these plants were getting hit by sun pretty hard. And I just gotta give them a little extra water just to anticipate dehydration. But yeah, overall, I like to nibble on them, to chew on them. Shake up the mint. It's got a nice strong smell. I'm not sure if mint is my first choice. It's a choice, so I got it for free from the food bank. The oregano I was a little scared of because I've had heart problems with it in the past, but now that I've increased eating more tomatoes and even chilies, I love the chilies. And they talk about how Mexicans are crazy having chili ice cream. That makes sense now. I mean, if you're looking at the perspective of the super hot chilies, then yeah, it's crazy. But they have those other chilies that are sweet and delicious. You just got to know how to crush them up good enough. But yeah, I intend to nibble on these. I like the variety, one plant of each. I was thinking about getting like the rosemary, but I find it so much in California, and as I head north, I am encouraged that it'll still be around going further up north. Rosemary stretches from Los Angeles to the northern parts of Washington. I found it on the islands of the Whidbey Islands. The rosemary, that northern city on Whidbey Island, that furthest northern city, it starts with an A. I found viable rosemary that had a nice rosemary. It was flowering, it was looking lovely. It loves the coast, at least. I didn't see rosemary so much further inland. The further we get inland, the harder it just struggles more. You don't see any in Wisconsin outside. So I'm foregoing rosemary. I like chewing on rosemary, but I forego it because I can find it as I go out on a walk around here and further up north. If I do decide to go further inland, then I got to think about things. But yeah, I wish I could take the peppermint plants. There's some places that sell peppermint plants. Almost replace the mint plant with the peppermint, but I like mixing mint with peppermint too, so there's that. These plants don't seem to conflict with each other. I think all their priorities is just to grow as fast as possible, and not really. That's their defense, is just growing big and hardy instead of trying to poison their neighbors like some plants do. These plants don't seem to do it. So I'm working with that. But yeah, I like to nibble on them every so often. I haven't really nibbled too much on them lately. That's letting them get a little out of hand. Like, I got to do some cutting and some more nibbling. I got to nibble them down. And that's what they are nibblers. I couldn't have like a big meal. I wouldn't want to have a big meal out of these. These are nibblers for one person. You don't have a big meal of any of this. None of these are staples. They just support a staple diet. I'd mix them with my tomatoes for my tomato sandwiches. Maybe throw a few leaves of oregano and basil in. Not so much mint. and maybe parsley.